Hey everyone, I'm so glad you're here. I'm just going to do a really quick talk through how I made this dress using this crop top that I thrifted. I fell in love with it. I think it's so cute with the little cherries on it. It's just a little bit too short for me personally, but I couldn't pass it up. So I told myself, okay, if I get it, I'll make it into something that I really can wear, and that would be a dress for summer. So I thought a tiered skirt would look just perfect on this. So I'm using this pattern that I've used before. I have a whole in-depth video showing how to make a tiered skirt, so I will attach that for you if you've not seen it. That's definitely a good video to check out if you're looking for a more in-depth kind of tutorial on how I actually made the tiered skirt. This one's going to be a little bit quicker, simpler, but this is the fabric that I'm using. It's just a green fabric that matches perfectly to the stems on the cherries, and I love a good green, so I think it works really well. And then these are the pattern pieces. So I'm just showing you the top tier A, middle tier B, bottom tier C, and then on the bottom there's the waistband. I'm not using the waistband. I'm just going to attach the skirt directly to the crop top. So that simplified things a little bit for me, but I just wanted to show you all of the pieces. So then for tier A, I ended up cutting 2, and then tier B, I cut 2, tier C, I cut 4, and then again, I didn't end up using the waistband. I do want to mention real quick, just in case you end up making this, or hopefully for my own reference, maybe in the future, because I wish I remembered this from the last time I made this skirt. There's my cute little 6-month-old wiggling around down there playing. I wish that I had cut tier B a little bit longer so that when it's gathered, it looks a little bit more gathered. That is one thing that I don't really love about this pattern. The middle tier isn't quite as gathered as the bottom tier. So I would probably change that if I could go back, but I just forgot to do that when I was making this. So just a little note there. But I just went through and gathered by hand. I feel like when I do it on my machine, the thread snaps 90% of the time. So I just did it by hand to start with to save some time. And I made sure that the top tier, when it is gathered, lines up with the length of the bottom of the crop top. And then middle tier gathered matches up with the bottom of the top tier. And again, bottom tier gathered matches up with the bottom of the middle tier. So I hope that makes sense. Everything is gathered at this point, so then it's just really a matter of attaching those tiers together, which I will do in just a moment. And then, yeah, I mean, this was a really simple project. There's my little guy, Wesley. He's 6 months old already, my crazy growing boy. He was so sweet, just playing so happily while I was making this, my little nap time project. But yeah, it was really, really simple. I'm so glad I did it. It only took one nap time to complete this dress, which if you've been around here for a while, you know I am all about those quick, simple projects since I am a busy mom of 3 boys and I do not have a ton of time to sew, but I still love making things. So I have now attached those tiers. I just went through, they're all gathered, they're lined up. I connected them right sides together, just sewed and, stitched that together. Nothing too fancy. And then that's what it looks like kind of on the other side. So you just saw it a second ago. That was the inside, and then now it's flipped right side out. So then I just have to connect the skirt to close it. So those open ends of the skirt, I just put them right sides together, stitch down that to connect it. And now you see I got this tube of skirt inside out there lined up with the crop top. So now I just have to connect it to the top, do a hem on the bottom, and it's done. So I just put the crop top inside out and then put the right side of the bottom of the crop top with the right side of the top of the skirt and sewed it together. And there you have it. Did a hem, and I have a dress. And thankfully the fabric on the top and the skirt were flowy enough and stretchy enough that I didn't have to do a closure or anything. It just fits right over my head. Perfect. And I'm so happy with this dress. I'm so glad that I took the time to do this. Again, it really did not take much time at all. And I love this dress. It's so comfortable. It's light. It's perfect for spring and summer. I'm sure I'm going to get a ton of use out of it. Like I said, the only things I would change, I kind of wish that I had some more length on that middle tier so I could gather a little bit more, but I think it's still super pretty the way it is. And then at the back here, I'm just showing you, it hangs a little low in the back for some reason. I have that problem with dresses all the time. I don't know why. I actually just altered dresses a couple days ago that I got from the thrift store that had the same problem. So I might go back and alter that so it doesn't hang so low in the back, but there you have it. I'm so happy with it. So glad I did this project. It was so simple, so easy, and I love the result. So if you find a cute crop top that's a little bit too short for you, maybe here's your inspiration to turn it into a dress. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will be back next Friday with another sewing video. Bye.